guys. Okay, so obviously I'm in a different setting. I'm in my garage right now. So I was cleaning my garage and I kind of like sat down for a second. And I was reading over some of the DMs that I got couple days after I posted my coming out video. Um, well, I guess I'm just gonna do a little response to that. I'm sorry I didn't post a video last week. I was super sick and I had a job interview and I just had a couple of things going on. Same with this morning. I had an interview. I mean, it didn't really go so well, but um, I'm here now. So hopefully this will make up for last week. Basically what happened is I got a couple DMs. I got a couple DMs from a couple people basically saying, thank you for posting that video, or thank you for saying that. I really needed to hear that. And some people were like, is there anything, like, do you have anything else to say about it? I did get a couple people who were kind of being rude, so I'll get into that at the end of the video. But I mean, I'm gonna try to make this as short as I can, only because I'm kind of busy right now and I want to get a video up today. Um, Basically, guys, if you're coming out and you're struggling, um, I hate to say it, but it's gonna happen, guys. You just gotta be ready for the worst. I mean, every situation is different. Every family is different. Everything is different. Every person is different. When I was coming out, I really didn't know how anyone was gonna react. When was telling certain people were like, I already knew. So for the most case, everyone already knew I was gay by the time I came out. So it's like sometimes people already know. Sometimes people just kind of get the gist. My cousin was like, "You don't look at girls the way you look at guys," and another person was like, "The way you act and the way you are," and another person was like, "The way you talk and the way you are around certain people, the things that you like," and it's just a lot of people take that into consideration when, especially parents. Parents take and look at you. They're your parents. You spend all the time at home, so your parents are always constantly looking at you. I mean, there was a time when my mom was like, you act a little different. Are you sure you're not? Like, this was like my freshman year, and I was like, no, 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 like totally, like I was like, I have a girlfriend, like it's fine. And like, it's just, you guys, we can't really be afraid. There's so much more going on in this world, and this is the last thing we should worry about. You see all those videos on YouTube of people going to Pride and those priests, pastors, whatever it is. Sorry, I'm not super religious. That go to Pride and bash and say, all the Bible says this and the Bible says this, and the Bible does say those things. The Bible was written that I I've never read the Bible, so correct me if I'm wrong, but I guess man and woman, that's how it's supposed to be. That's the way it was created to be. But what I believe is I always believe that God created us all equal. So God, if it was supposed to be man and woman, why are there gay people? And I don't really have the answer to that question, and that's just what I think. That's what I believe. Like everyone's created equal. But everyone has different views, everyone has different religions, different everything. So you can't really, bust out with, well, Jimmy's parents accept him, why can't you accept me? It's like everyone is different. I've seen so many videos, so many YouTubers that have unsuccessfully come out to families and friends, and I know I've come out to a couple people that are just like, you know what, no. Like, no. Like, I don't really know, but I had a friend my senior year. He was kind of like, sorry, my mom came and asked me something, but I knew someone senior year who wasn't really accepting of it, and it's just that's the way it is, If you watch one of those videos where someone goes to Pride and they start bashing, the LGBTQ LGBTQ plus community, you're gonna see everyone in the comments. Like all these people are like preaching, praising, like agreeing, that's not right. And that's sadly the way it is. There's nothing that you can do, there's nothing that you can say that's gonna change the entire world's of you. For all of, like for the people who DM me and are asking, like telling me what else, like there's really nothing else. Like when I was coming out, it's just I was taking everything into consideration. I was like, am I gonna get kicked out? Where am I gonna go? What if they don't accept me? What if they don't accept me? What if my entire family doesn't want me? Like, it's just I guess that's just the way it is. There are some people like that just don't give a fuck. Like some people don't care what others think. And for me, my biggest thing was coming out to my family, and I guess that's a lot of people's thing is when they come out to their family because you don't know, like you don't bring the topic up every day. Like that's not something you talk about daily. Like something you see daily is like, oh, blah blah blah, so and so got married. Oh look, they're dating. Oh look, um, Jimmy and Kimmy are having a baby, and fucking I don't know, these two people are getting married, and it's just like, as soon as someone brings up the gay topic, it's like, ew, why are they getting married, or ew this, or ew that, and it's just like, it's a way of life now. It's 2018. Being gay is slowly, little by little, being seen as normal. We're seeing little by little more LGBTQ couples out in public. There's more people coming out as trans and all this stuff, and you just see so much on the internet these days that there's really no holding back to anything, guys. And I'm trying to be as positive as I can here, but sometimes you just gotta put the brakes on and see the negative side. You know, I struggled with it for years, and now that I'm finally out, I'm sometimes still not comfortable with it. Even though my parents accept me for who I am, I never bring any of that stuff up. I go to my friend's house all the time, and I'm so open about it. Like, I don't care. Like, when I'm around them, I just feel so, like, I can say whatever I want and I'm not going to be judged. Versus when I come home, it's like my family's a little more reserved and I can't really say anything. So it's like, it really just, when you talk about stuff like that, you just got to be careful with who you're talking about it with. When I came out to my uncle, he was like, I was like, I'm sorry, like, are you okay? And he was like, no, like, we've known for a long time. It's just, I have to get used to it. My uncle's religious, and so, I understand, like, I understood. But, like, what he told me, he was like, we love you and we accept you for who you are. You're in this family no matter what. You can always come to me for when you have any problems. And, guys, I just got really lucky. I just did. So, I can't speak for everyone else. I I get along with everyone. Like my friends have called me a social butterfly because literally I will bounce from group to group to group to group, and I'm talking to everyone. Like I even if I don't know you, I'll get along with you. I'll post a picture with you the same day saying, "Look, new best friend." Like if anyone ever needs to talk, like I know right now I'm preaching to a choir of only my friends and family, so it's like if other people are watching this that aren't friends and family and you're struggling and you need advice and you want to talk and all this, like, I am here. Like, my Instagram and Snapchat, I'm going to put them in the description. Now, I know I kind of went off on a little bit of a tangent talking about this stuff, but it's just what some people ask me. Like I was saying, some people DM'd me asking to talk a little bit more about it. And I might just be running on and I'm not making sense. I just I took my meds, so if I'm just kind of rambling and I don't make sense, forgive me. Um, but it's something that I've always wanted to kind of talk about, like, kind of get my view out there. Sean, if you're watching this, I'm gonna talk a little bit about you. Um, but when I first started working at my last job, I always saw this guy walk around the store all the time, sitting in the back office, and I was like, I didn't know who he was. All I knew is when I saw him, I was like, I will never let this dude find out I'm gay. Because first of all, when I first saw Sean, he's like 6'3", tall, bearded, white dude. and like all he talks about is like military and guns, and like he's super into politics and like all this crazy stuff. And like I never would have ever told this dude. Like I talked to him maybe once before he actually started working with us, and I didn't know he was dating the groomer at the time. So I never would have told him ever until he was super chill about it. And like one day we were all talking about it, and they like all my coworkers like, yeah, we don't care. And it's like it comes down to assuming. Honestly, the way I see it, it's like you assume this person's not gonna accept you, but once you kind of get to know them, it's like, oh, like you don't care. Like I don't know. Like once I got to know Sean, like he was super supportive. He's super chill dude. Like I love him to bits and pieces. Congratulations to you, Sean and Amanda. You just had your baby. Hopefully, I'll get to see you guys soon. But I mean, that's kind of the way I. That's one example. Like you kind of look at someone and it's like, I don't think I want to tell them. They just, eh, you know. Like I've looked straight at. Like I looked at my coworker Darlene. I was like, I would tell you in a heartbeat. Why? Because to me, coming up to girls was super easy. Like I never had a problem with it, only because for some reason girls just get it, and it's like, oh my god, I have a gay best friend now, and it's like, I just want to be treated equally. I don't want to be different. I don't want people going around like, hey, look, my friend's gay, like, and nobody wants that. Nobody. Some people just go off on like. Some people let it be known. Like some people are like once they're out and they're proud and they post it all over social media. Like I follow a couple guys on Instagram and it's like crop tops, doing makeup, drag, like heels, dresses, skirts. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that, guys. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, and I will say it till the day I die that it is your happiness, nobody else's. If you're with somebody and they're not treating you right and you're not happy, leave their ass. Like, why? We're only here one time. We're here for a good time, not a long time. So, anyways, guys, I think I'm just gonna leave that there. That I'm just gonna say, be strong, be positive, don't be scared. It's your happiness, guys. We're in 2018. We live in an era where so many things are being socially accepted now that it's not even funny. Um, the other thing I wanted to talk about is I did get a couple like DMs saying, your channel's boring, you're annoying, your voice is annoying, you're ugly, you're stupid. You know what? I really don't give a fuck, and I'm gonna keep making these videos. Even if I just make a random video in my garage rambling on about something, or whether I sit down and make a video with someone, I'm gonna post my videos. Whether I make it in the YouTube industry or whether I don't, I'm gonna keep making my videos. Anyways, guys, so I think I'm just gonna end that there. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Once again, sorry, I took medication, so if I went rambling on like an idiot, there you have it. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys next week. Peace. Hey guys, alright, real quickly, two things. The point of the video was not to offend anyone. Like I've said in the video, everyone's situation is different, everyone thinks different, and everyone sees things differently. That's just the way I see things. That was basically just a response to the messages that I got over social media asking me to talk a little bit more about it. Once again, it was not to offend anyone. Again, it was just the way I see things. It's just the way I see everything from my perspective. I'm not an optimist. I'm not the most optimistic person. I see negative things all the time. I think negative things all the time. I say negative things all the time. So sorry if I did offend you. That wasn't the point of the video. I was just trying to state what I think and what I feel. Also, number two, I just want to give a quick shout out to my cousin Oscar Espinoza, or djodogg. If you guys know him, tomorrow's his birthday. He's turning 20. So I just want to say happy birthday and I love you, bro. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next week.